Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Closet Podcast. I'm your host, Blaine, and joining me on this, Cosmic Clip is Jacob.
Cut the shit. We're here to discuss bird scooters.
This is not your normal podcast tonight. This kid over here has challenged me to a little bit of a mini debate over this plague that has come in the form of bird scooters. I'm sure you've seen these scooting past you at about 15 to 50 miles per hour on your way to class.
It's not a plague, it's a flock of angels.
It needs to get the flock out of my city. But anyways, this is not a debate based off of baseless claims. This scooter has now claimed a man's integrity, a man's peace. He is now injured after this scooter was put on the street. Look at this. Look at this article. 28-year-old man convicted for riding bird scooter while intoxicated in West Los Angeles.
Are you... wait, this is what you're talking about? Are you joking?
Hit me back.
First of all...
Hit me back.
First of all, where was the injury?
West LA.
No, how was he injured?
Okay, it says, when he knocked a pedestrian to the ground and scooted away to a nearby apartment building without stopping to render aid. Scooted away.
Are you fucking joking? You're gonna blame the scooter for this?
Change my mind.
Alright, well, he was drunk. Okay?
Okay.
I'd rather him ride a scooter than get in a car.
Right. I think we could all agree on that.
And I don't know what else there is to say. He was drunk and he picked up a scooter. Like, he was fine enough to scan it and pay for it. It's all on him.
How do we know that this won't be the only instance? There's no safety measures in an Uber. If you get into an Uber, you're not the one behind the wheel drunk, or they can just deny you the ride. Hey, I don't want you in my car. They'll cancel the trip. This, anyone can get on these.
If more injuries happen, I hope it bolsters the need for responsible drinking. Like, this, we're not fucking babies in the society, Blaine. We don't need to be fucking, we don't need our hands held at all times. If you get on a scooter while destroyed and wasted out of your mind, that is on you.
Well,
if you can't handle being outside under the influence, then you don't deserve to be drinking.
What about this man being outside, just wanting to walk on West LA's sidewalk, and he gets his salad tossed by this dude scooting around, and then he scoots away to a nearby apartment building? How were the cops supposed to catch him?
That is a shame.
Yes. Our thoughts are with the victim.
That he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I think the bigger victim is the guy that got arrested, though. Imagine this criminal record. Misdemeanor conviction for riding a scooter while intoxicated.
I couldn't give less of a fuck about this guy.
Well, the best part about the article is right here. Including the first collision with the driver and the first scooter sent to a watery grave in the Venus Canal. So luckily the scooter flew into the water and is now destroyed.
Nice. Does he get a destruction of property charge as well?
He probably has to pay for a replacement.
Good. He's a fucking idiot.
At least we have something we can agree on. This is hot stuff right here. This happened last night, this morning. We're recording this the night after, but
So I said on our last episode that Purdue was getting rid of the scooters, but that has proven false.
Oh.
Found several riders, all driving responsibly, mind you.
With helmets?
Helmets are suggested, not required.
Guess we're not using the word responsibly the same.
Then you're a fucking baby.
I'm quite aware that that's not practical, but nonetheless.
Wait, you're also the. Never mind. You're
Nah.
the kind of guy who has driving gloves.
What? That was a picture in junior year. And I wore
Don't
for
try
work.
to
I wore for
sugarcoat it.
work.
Don't try to
They
sugarcoat
just
it.
happened to be on before I got to work while I was
This
driving.
dude hops in his car, pulls his gloves on over his wrists, and I bet you've got goggles too.
Oh yeah. You know who I wish had goggles?
Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know who had drunk goggles on? This man in the article that we're just not even acknowledging. This is the first instance of many to come. And I think we mentioned it, or at least I did last episode. When will the first death be? What if he knocked this man into the Venus Canal and the man drowned?
That would suck.
I think they just need to go away. Or tighter scooter laws. Maybe just street only.
I can get behind that. I don't think anybody would complain.
That's all
It's
I'm
not like
asking.
people are depending on these things.
We just need more order.
I just don't get why you're defending this guy.
This guy
He's
that was
he's a
intoxicated.
menace. Yeah.
I'm not defending him.
Yes, you are.
The dude that was drunk?
Yeah, you just said he lost his integrity.
Yeah,
And-
dude, this is bad.
So
He got-
you are defending him.
He got
now.
arrested for driving a scooter drunk. The option should have never been presented to him in the first place. This product is just luring people in.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sauced. And probably he didn't even know the laws. How many people do you know that know? Oh, did you know in some states you can get arrested for driving under the influence on a bike? Did you know that?
Probably. You're on a fucking
He probably
road.
didn't even know. But bam. They got him. And an innocent man was injured in the process.
I think that rule is more for your own safety anyway. Like, you're going to jail to think about how much of an idiot you are.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
I'm sure he is, because it's all his fault and not really the scooter's. He could have gotten his own scooter. He could have one in his garage, and he could take that out for a spin. You gonna ban all scooters, Blaine?
If I have to. This is not.
Oh my god.
The funniest,
I'll do it, must be done.
the funniest thing, and the one I'm surprised you haven't really pointed this hole in my argument. I'm really playing the devil's advocate, but
Yeah, you are. You're fucking. It's a stretch. But go ahead. Go on.
boosted boards. Those have been around for a year or so, and people make their own, but nobody's complained about those.
Yeah. Thanks for deconstructing your argument.
Well, the problem here is that anyone can access these. If you can make your own boosted board, oh, all power to you. You deserve to be scooting around on the sidewalks and stuff because clearly you're at a higher intellectual presence than we are. But these things, you can just... I just saw today. One of my friends sent me a link for a free ride. I could get on this without paying with a free discount code.
Did you use honey?
No. You want to plug it? The
No,
worst...
we're not sponsored by honey.
No, we're not, but it is a good product.
I love honey.
But the worst part about it is that it's now spreading everywhere. Like, how would you know that it's even coming to your city? I woke up and it was at IU. I just saw it in California on people streaming. Like, people's streams, and then, like, it literally appeared in Indiana.
That's just their way of marketing, dude.
Yeah, you did explain their business plan.
Yeah, check out our previous episode if you want more details.
Yeah, this is just a ongoing debate. This won't even be like a podcast. cosmic debate. Well, I would love to invite the Bird CEO. Maybe we'll shoot him an email after this and have him on. I would love to really just pick his brain on this chaos.
Pick his fucking internal organs, it sounds like.
No.
You're out for blood.
No. The only blood that's been out for is the man that got injured.
Back to this Monkus, dude.
I'll invite him on too. All donations from this episode are going to that man. It's hospital expenses.
I'll be sure to embezzle those funds because he doesn't deserve them.
Oh man. Well, they are the customers that you're the customer that they like to see.
Yeah, Purdue students really, because I haven't seen or heard of any issues here.
Well,
how about issues at IU?
You know,
regarding safety. You're worried about like parking and shit.
I haven't seen an accident yet, but there are kids that get hit by people on bikes all the time. So, I will say this about Bird. I was driving home last night and I turn onto my road and there's sidewalks on both sides as most roads have. And I see these two little lights, look like two LED flashlights hovering. And I was like, what the hell is that? Because some people ride, bicycles and they walk with flashlights. And it's two Bird scooters. They have little headlights on the front.
Good for them. I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah, they have, they don't really do much besides warn you that they're there. They're not really bright. But yeah. I will commend them on that.
Listen, I've got a little personal story to tell. I would much rather be hit by a Bird scooter than be hit by a fucking car. Because I was walking on the street today. I was carrying some packages from an Amazon drop box. So I'm on my way home. I'm trying to cross the street. It was clearly my turn. I had waited. I'm crossing the street. I'm standing in front of a big ass work truck, and they start to turn and almost run into my ass. There's somebody walking toward me on the next sidewalk,
right?
And they witnessed this shit. I was in the middle of the road, and I was sprinting away from the car.
Wait, so you had the white walk sign?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, there wasn't a sign. It was like a three-way stop.
Oh, okay.
And
how close did they come?
Dude, it was I could have reached out and touched it.
Did you have to run?
I ran. It was horrible. I looked up and was like, "What the fuck?" It was
yelling at them.
My anus cringed. Clenched up, dude. I thought it almost went inside out.
Dude, I've actually, what was it, last year? Someone got killed by a car, I think at IUPUI. Yeah, you gotta be careful on campuses, and kids just dart in and out. And nobody's really looking.
I'd rather these people ride scooters, is the bottom line.
Well,
if I had to connect this to our argument.
A work truck isn't gonna really get much work done on a scooter. But I do commend your safety
concerns.
Goals. Yeah, concerns. Let me one up you. I have a story that's similar of 2 days ago.
All right.
Me and two friends were coming out of an exam that we just had together, and one of my good friends was gracious enough to offer me and the other friend a ride home, which is a delicacy in the campus life. You don't pass those offers up. So
right.
We are walking towards the parking garage where her car was, and there was a crosswalk that's socially accepted as a crosswalk, and it's marked. And there was a campus-marked bus, IU bus, right before it, letting people off. And he was looking to his right, watching the people come on, and he starts to close the door, and we're going across right in front of him now on his left. He's looking to the right. We're on his left. We're about to cross in front of him now. We start crossing. He closes the door and starts to go. We're in front of the bus.
Oh, my God.
I wave my hand. and my other friends were right next to me. We would have all been taken out. And he puts his hands up, both hands up, slams on the brake, eyes wide, and he goes, "Whoa! Didn't see you guys." And we crossed. But yeah, it's bad. You can get struck in, and if that campus bus would have hit me, oh, we would have had free tuition.
You should have just played it off.
Should have just hit the ground. But yeah, no, I totally feel.
I
Probably
think
would have been rather gotten hit by a scooter too than a bus.
I think one of the main takeaways I can take from this, at least, is everyone is an idiot.
Right.
Whether they're in a car or on a scooter, you're not safe anywhere.
You're not. And
So the best you can do is be careful.
be careful. Mind your surroundings.
Indeed.
Because morons are limitless. They're like a natural resource. And
Indeed.
these birds are just another way to get around. They don't care about your intellect, your IQ, where you're going.
And listen, we're not exceptions to this rule. There are times where all of us are fucking idiots.
Oh, yeah.
So be mindful.
I probably could have waited for the bus to go.
No, you had the right of way.
Feeling bad now.
No, I had the right of way as well. Right of way. I'm saying that
Now,
wrong.
if we had bird scooters, we could have gone and crossed these crosswalks pretty fast.
Yeah.
Maybe
Now
I
you're
should,
talking.
Maybe I should get on one. Well,
You know who
actually,
is getting one?
Yeah, why don't we? Yeah,
People are trying to petition to get bird scooters to Houston, Texas.
Houston. I thought it was Austin.
You know better than me.
It is. There was a petition on change.org to get them in Austin, Texas. So if you live in that area, the birds are coming to Austin, Texas. So be mindful of your surroundings. But what else is coming to Austin, Texas, huh?
You know what? We are. The Cosmic Closet podcast is going to be covering the New Worlds Conference November 9th and 10th.
And it's going to be a good time. In sunny downtown Austin, Texas. It's going to be going over a lot of stuff. It's a 2-day event going over space botany, law on the frontier, space sex, the new species that might be created.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, that's another topic I'm looking forward to.
It's interesting
concept.
concept.
It's called Sex in Space, which is enticing enough, but when you look more into it, we're going to be discussing how gravity, how the amount of sunlight you'd be getting, and so forth, the different environment, and how that's going to affect our evolution, really, on other planets.
Yeah. So,
Will humanity become another species when we move to the final frontier?
you don't want to miss this conference, and student rates are only $15. That's a steal. And it's a whole lineup of, we have one of the keynote speakers is a NASA administrator, Bill Gerstenmaier.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be no shortage of intellect. It's going to be a great event, and we will be there.
You know, I hope they have. I hope their prayers are heard by the time we get there, because I'm gonna want to pull up to the New Worlds Conference on a bird myself.
Oh yeah, I think we'd get some great footage on a bird. Maybe even maybe I'll do my first review. We'll record it. But,
Change your mind.
Yeah, maybe New World for me could be just getting on a bird scooter. So yes. New Worlds 2018.space. Go on there, check it out, and maybe even come see us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, as far as birds go, I think there's room for change, as all new things. The same thing happened with Uber. People wanted background checks because people started getting kidnapped. So maybe it's just I don't know, monster of the creation.
Elaborate. Monster of the creation.
They create a business based off these scooters, and there's going to be monsters that come with it. People using them
All right.
irresponsibly.
Yeah, it's it's constant in this universe is there's always good with the bad and vice versa. You got some idiots, but you've got some responsible kids at Purdue.
Darkness rises and light to meet it.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe only time will tell.
So what, did I change your mind?
No. But you did give me perspective. I don't trust them. But I understand the attractiveness and the market that they're satisfying. And I think
All
it's a
right.
good idea.
Fair enough. I'll take it. Look, I haven't even ridden a bird myself yet, but I just know it's a good idea in theory.
Well, I think you're right. Once we work out the kinks. And maybe if you do ride one, record it, and we'll show
How
it.
about, are you testing me? Because, listen, if I'm riding it, I got to keep both eyes on the road. So.
Well. You fell for the trap.
Yeah, no, I.
You avoided the trap. Well, then, record me riding one when we go to Austin, Texas.
Sounds good. Make sure to not look at the camera and focus on what you're doing, huh?
I'll also pack a helmet. Hopefully we get through customs.
Make sure to wear your driving gloves so you're safe and
Oh, wow. Oh, man, we are getting too good at this. Well, I have nothing further to say. I'm just going to wait for the first casualty, and then we'll have another one of these.
Yeah, we'll be sure to capitalize on that death.
Oh, come on. Clickbait title.
I mean...
Bird kills man.
Oh my god.
Well, should we do the outro?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, everyone,
I'll play a little outro.
Jacob's gonna outro us out. Thanks for watching, and you catch us on the next episode. Jacob, take it away.